Alright, so I just saw My Hero Academia Two Heroes movie, and I just have to say, oh my gosh, I have never seen such action in all my life because this is my first time watching an anime movie, and now I'm doing my first anime review of it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And now, in the beginning of the movie, all Might actually appears in California, which he actually stopped the villains who actually robbed a bank, which he actually has help from his friend David Shield, a scientist who actually told him that he's actually an exchange student from Japan who actually came here because he actually came as a hero, but that's all in a dream because now in the present, All Might, who actually here with Izuku, because they're actually headed to Island, an island that actually has over actually has, actually has the top scientists on that island. It's actually a mobile fortress, which everyone is actually there for the Expo, a convention that actually honors all heroes, in which All Might told Izuku to dress up in his hero outfit, which he actually asked UA to let him borrow it, which we actually seen him wearing it, and the fans are meeting All Might, in which he actually got being actually giving autographs. All Might actually told Izuku that he's going to let someone to meet him, but he doesn't actually know about his shared quirk, one for all. So he actually asked him to keep it a secret, in which he actually is being greeted by Melissa Shield, David's daughter, which she actually introduced her to Izuku. Then they actually met David Shield, which she actually meet Izuku, which he actually knows him. As soon as Izuku and Marissa are actually going to explore, All Might actually deforms after he was actually tired from his injuries of All for One battle, which David actually knew about his true form, in which he actually say that his quirk is actually disappearing, which he actually is which his quirk is almost faded away because of his long hours of being in his muscle form. As Izuku and Marissa are actually walking around the island and looking around the equipment, they are also been greeted by Ochaku, who actually saw the two for the first time, Yarurozu and sorry, Miku. Sorry, a little nervous. Jira, who actually was invited into the island, which Ashido, and Hagakure are actually can go into the preview, which they actually hang out at the hotel, which everybody from UA actually appears, including Kaminari and Moneta, who actually came into the island as waiters, which they're actually going to meet with girls, and also Ida, which they're actually excited because they are also going to the hero hero competition where we actually see Kirishima get eighth place, which is Bakugo's turn, which Deku it actually had that feared look on his face when Bakugo appeared, which he actually got first. But then he actually saw Izuku, which Bakugo came in here because he was actually the winner of the sports festival, which Kirishima tagged along. Which I actually think that Zero, C2, Tokoyami, Shoji, or and Ayama and Koda are actually invited into the island as well. Oh, and yeah, and Ojiru, which they actually came here, but they cannot visit the expo. And also, Todoroki are actually came in here because he was actually invited by Endeavor, so he actually came in there to represent him. As soon as everybody are actually introduced to Marissa, she actually showed Izuku something that she wanted to give. After she gives the invitation to Kaminari and Mineta. But sooner earlier, we actually see strangers came into the island undetected because the island will commence a failsafe if any villains actually came. As soon as actually on the academy where Melissa actually is studying, she gave Izuku a gauntlet which allows him to use one for all after she actually seen his battle scars, and also revealing that she's actually quirkless, the exact same way that Izuku is, which we actually seen how he felt that she was. But she actually dreamed that she wanted to become a great scientist like her father. As soon as they actually dressed and headed to the expo, everybody's in panic because of the villains led by the mastermind Wolfram. He actually came into the expo and bonded the heroes up, including All Might, which he actually has two men go into the control room and took control of the entire system of the island, which Class 1A have actually saw the emergency broadcast not knowing that the villains have taken over the island, which we actually seen the villains going to take something from the island, which he actually has David and his assistant Sam to the vault to retrieve something, which All Might told Isuku with Jiro's earphone jack to don't do anything, but Isuku wants to help the heroes, in which he actually going to get the control room and stop the villains, in which we actually saw them hiding from two henchmen when all of a sudden Kirishima and Bakugo actually appears, which they actually saw the villains, which Todoroki actually stopped them with his ice and made them go to the top of the floor, which the control room is on the 200th floor, which is actually a long way to get up to the tower. As such, they actually battle security drones as they make their way up to the top of the tower. There, they actually saw. David and Sam made it to the vault where they actually picked up an item. It was actually a headset that can actually amplify a person's quirk, which it makes them stronger than ever. In which it actually revealed that David was the one who who actually planned everything. In which it actually turns out that he actually have come up with this evening in order to get his invention, which it actually turns out in the past that invention is too dangerous for anybody to have. So the committee actually decided to lock the invention away, fearing that feeling that someone is going to use that weapon and make their quirk stronger, even if they're villains. And we all know what they will do with that weapon, which that is something that the League of Villains will want to have. And such, he actually told him that Sam will actually come up with a plan to get the invention, which he actually have hired actors, but not Wolfram, who actually say that he's actually a villain after restraining Izuku, which his quirk is control metal, just like Magneto, in which it also revealed that Sam has took the briefcase with the headset in it, revealing that he was actually working with Wolfram. But as soon as he actually gave the weapon to Wolfram, he actually shot Sam, which he actually felt betrayed. But then, David actually came in the line of fire and was shot by Wolfram, in which he actually decided to kill Marissa, but Izuku broke free and took out his gun, which Wolfram have escaped, and he also taking David with him, and also the weapon, which he going to make copies of that weapon and sell it to millions online, which we knew that whatever going to have that weapon is going to be in the hands of the villains. And you know who also going to have that weapon? That's right, All for One. In which Marissa went to the control panel and freed the heroes, and they took out Wolfram's henchmen, in which All Might is broken free as well, which Izuku went up to the roof to stop Wolfram, in which he actually grabbed hold of the helicopter, and All Might actually appears to save David, in which David had regret ever building that weapon, even though he actually did it to save David. But all of a sudden, Wolfram has decided to use the invention to amplify his power and starting to become powerful and try to overcome All Might, in which he created a giant body made out of metal and debris, which he actually trapped David inside, which he have overpowered All Might with so many attempts, which he also have another quirk, which it was actually All for One, which he actually in league with him, and he actually gave Wolfram a second power. As soon as All Might had been impaled, Izuku decided to help All Might, in which the two have come together to lay down the final punch, which they actually call it the Double Detroit Smash, with everybody actually appeared cheering them on and destroy Wolfram and defeating him once and for all, also destroying the weapon, in which David is actually rejoiced that he actually saw Marissa and Izuku at the sunrise, because they actually say that they are the next generation of heroes. And during the credits, we actually seen everybody in Class 1A enjoying a nice barbecue, and also we actually seen with All Might there as well, And also in the credit scene, we actually see Marissa visiting David on his hospital bed, while actually the police are keeping an eye on him. And such, we actually seen Izuku and All Might, who is in his his real form, look up at each other, and they say they will become. Well, then they actually go to keep training Izuku to become the greatest hero ever, and that is it. And I enjoyed that movie. It was actually incredible. And I never thought that when I went into the movie theater, I ever actually seen so many fans who actually seen the movie as well. As I cannot wait to see what Dragon Ball Super Broly is going to be like. So I can't wait for that movie as well. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the anime movie review. You guys can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Ambi Guy joining here saying sign out. Laters.